The internet is full of stories where people want to build something and they quit their job, or they leave school, or do something along these lines in order to pursue their dream and build a startup. Now, I happen to like my job, but I would still like to build something. Now, I don't know if that is going to work. I would like to try. So, my name is Ivan, I like to talk about computers, and the thing is, I would like to build something. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to build, but I would like to focus on the how and on the discipline of it. So for this, I created two rules for myself. One is I am allowed to spend at most 5 hours a week on this new thing that I'm building, and secondly, I would like to check in once a week with a 2-minute video or so where I would explain my progress and the things that I learned and things that I find kind of challenging and the things that I think about in the future. So that's kind of it. I'll see where it leads me. And that's the how of building things. Now with the what, I also want to make the discovery of what I want to build part of this whole process, so that together with me, you discover what are the issues that I can address and how can I address them, and you're part of this thought process. So here's the problem domain. I really like explaining things. I like taking a complicated subject or a subject that feels complicated to me and learn about it enough so that I can communicate it to an audience that is together with me making the step of kind of understanding the whole thing. And I found that some video support makes a whole lot of difference in that concept, in explaining something. So I said, okay, well, let me start a YouTube channel where I explain things. Cool, so I started that, but the thing is, I don't know of any tool that lets me do that. And the only thing is kind of very, very at the extremes. On one hand, we have the thing that I use, which is Keynote, which is essentially PowerPoint, that lets you draw basic shapes and animate things, but it's definitely not built for basic motion graphics. And on the other hand of the spectrum, you have tools like After Effects and Premiere, where besides the fact that they can actually take a square and move it on a screen, you also have the ability to do all kinds of things, including Avengers the movie. So the chasm in between, I don't know how to discover it. I googled my way around many tools, and I didn't find anything that is accessible, that is easy to use for me as a beginner, but it's still flexible enough for me to actually move things around and explain something. So that is the problem domain. I don't exactly know what I'm going to build. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do and how am I going to address these issues, and most importantly, who am I going to talk to in order to learn more. Maybe I'm the only one who has this problem. I'd like to still set out with something. So my goal for the next week is to kind of understand how would a prototype look like? What is a thing that I can show to people and say, well, this is kind of what I'm aiming for. This is the direction that I'm aiming for. So I would like to build a product in at most 1 hour a day. I would like to check in every week, and I would like to make sure that I'm going in the direction of building a product that helps people explain things. That's kind of it. So I'm very much looking forward to the journey, and well, see you next week.